Hello YouTube, this is Jeff with Jeff's Toy Reviews, and today we are taking a look at Mezco's 112 Collective, Zack Snyder's Justice League. This box set just came out, or was just released towards the end of October, beginning of November, and I've seen a few reviews on it, but I had to do a review of my own because there's a lot of good and bad from what I'm seeing, and I just kind of want to give you my opinion on it. So first, let's start out with the packaging. It is a tin. This is a metal tin, which is really nice. The JL looks really good. It's a lot darker in person, and yes, it's very reflective. So if there's any glare, I apologize. So, and the side, it just says Justice League. The back is a very nice portrait of the three heroes you get inside. You get Ben Affleck, Batman, Ezra Miller, Flash, and Henry Cavill, Superman. Now, I like the black and white. It looks really nice, very cool. Has your warning on it, and doesn't tell you what's in it, just tells you what you're getting. Just tells you you're getting, really. Zack Snyder's Justice League on the top and on the bottom. So, I'll lay that down, and let's get this into position. All right, so first take off the lid. Oh, there we go, destroying everything in the background, because that's what I do. And paper, and yes, I have not taken these guys out. This is a full-on unboxing, so you get to see everything that I get to see when we first see it. So the only thing I did was take off the plastic sleeve. So right off the bat, we do have the Flash accessories. Talk about the Flash, instructions for that, Batman's grapple gun, mother box. I don't know why I didn't know there was a mother box in this thing. I guess I didn't understand. It's a light up mother box. Cool. So right off the back, of course, we also get, hey, design guidelines, figure care, and wow. Yep, I'm still recording as I adjust this time because let's see what we got here. We do have our plastic tray. There's a finger indent there. Oh, there's the other plastic tray. Now, if you're not familiar with Mezco, Mezco usually has a plastic tray with the figure, most of the accessories on top, and then you'll see the on the bottom there's a tray with the stands and everything else and some extra accessories usually. So let's go ahead and take a look. Move this top plastic shell here. Pardon me. And the plastic. There are our figures. And where to start? Let's start with Superman. We'll go left to right. Ooh, nice cloth cape with a wire in it this time. Nice. Now, this is the silica, the gel that they put in there. Take off the hat. Ooh, okay. I see what they're talking about here. So Superman he does have a tan. He has a very orangish tan, but I think the lightness is incredible. He looks really good. Like, they really captured Henry Cavill in this. This looks fantastic. Wow. Good close up there. Very good. I like the S on the chest. Looks good. Like, I like the black suit. There's a wire in the cape, but the cape is heavy, so the wire is not complete. You do some posing, it looks like, with it. So we're going to take him out. We're going to leave him with his fists on. Take a look at his accessories that we get. So we do have the first. We're going to take a look at his alternate heads. First one is the laser beams shooting from his heat vision. That actually looks pretty good. Like, you could do some really good action shots with that. That looks pretty nice. Very cool. There's that. We have another head here. That looks like Cavill's. Yep, it's another Cavill head. let's see what it looks. Probably his mean mugging face. Yes. So mean mugging, where he's got the little, his teeth are showing. Not bad though. I mean, I'm looking at the flesh tone. They did do a darker flesh tone on him, which makes it look kind of weird. So at the end, or after I do complete the unboxing, I will be doing a comparison that will show all of the previous iterations that they put out of Cavill and Ben Affleck, and I'll have him, the Flash, I'll go with the previous iteration of the Flash that they put out. So Ben Affleck Batman, the Batfleck as it were, which I'm sorry is still, I mean, I love Michael Keaton as Batman, but Ben Affleck played a great Batman. Oh, I see what they mean here. Okay, so a few of the complaints that I saw online was that his suit was not dark enough, and that's, for me, that's not a deal breaker in this situation, because I have the previous iterations of Ben Affleck as Batman from Mezco, so it's not too bad. This head sculpt is better though than their previous versions. I think this looks a lot better. It's got that kind of a scowl look. This looks more like what he would look like in the Flash movie than he would. Yeah, that looks really nice. I will go over the articulation and everything in a little bit. So I just want to get first impressions out. Excuse me. The only thing I can see right now is it looks like the suit is just a little, his bicep is a little off-centered. So like, just the way it's in, because when he pulled him out, he was like this, but his suit had already turned that way. So I'll have to adjust the suit and turn that, but that's okay. Gauntlets, I mean, the detail that they put, I think the detail is better on these because they're newer. They've had more time to spend with the figures and do more with them. There's a boot cut. Good. Nice. I mean, very stiff. Very, I mean, not too stiff to where you're worried about breaking them, but wow. I mean, it looks good. There is a wire in the cape, and his cape is like long, like it goes past his feet. You see that there, and I kind of like that because it's going to be dragging on the floor a little bit. It's not dirty or anything. It would have been neat if they would have had a little dust or dirt or something, but that's all right. Let's see. First head for Batfleck here. And I do apologize if this video is super long, but here we go. We have the teeth showing, grimacing head. What I really loved about Ben Affleck's Batman and even Christian Bale's is they had the black, and Pattinson did the same thing. They had the black around the eye, and I think they all did it, but when they would take off their mask, the black paint would be gone, which was kind of weird. But I don't know. I really liked Batman. Ben Affleck as Batman. Excuse me. And let's see, the other head should be just a closed mouth head. Looking all serious. Bat serious person. Yep. But I mean, the eyes look really good. I know the light's not catching it, but get the, maybe lighting better. You can see his pupils and stuff. I mean, really, really nicely done. They did a really nice job. All right, so Ezra Miller's The Flash. And I already tell you, I know the complaints, and I can agree a little bit right off the bat. There is no crunch, nothing. Like, he has no ab crunch, so he is all just, this is just stiff. So I can see people doing customs where they modify it, but the detail on the suit is insane. It looks fantastic. I'm really impressed with the detail that they put on the suit. Head sculpt up close of Ezra Miller here, or the Flash. Not bad. Shoulder pads move a little bit. Okay, so these are, the shoulder pads are actually hung on. There's an elastic band there, so that gives you a lot of range. So so it'll move easier. You won't have to worry about any plastic ripping or anything. So that's cool. That's a really good idea. That's excellent. The details on this suit are fantastic, though. Wow, I'm impressed. Really impressed with this suit. So we'll put that here. Take a look at the other Ezra head sculpt. And I'll do some pictures at the end with the alternate heads on and everything. And his is a slight open mouth as well. More of like the way his eyes are, it looks more like shock on his face. Like, oh my God, I can't believe I'm seeing that. So, but I mean, look at the detail on the back of the helmet, the side. That looks so good. Very good. All right. Oh, and of course, when we get the alien weapon, this is the one that Batman used in the Justice League movie. That's kind of cool. Superman comes with 2 extra sets of hands. You have a wide hand or a gripping hand, and then you have the flight hands or stop hand. Stop in the night. Never mind. Very cool. And I'm not taking these out right now. I just don't want to have everything all over the place. So Batman comes with, you have trigger hand for the grappling gun, or not a trigger hand. It's a gripping hand for the Gatling, not the Gatling gun, the grapple gun, excuse me. He has, so this is interesting. They actually put the batarangs in the hands already. So he's got 2 batarang hands. He has a open palm hand, as you can see, kind of like, and then he has like looks like gripping hands. So, all right. Ezra comes with some running hands. He has some gripping hands, or open palm hands, and he has a pointing finger. Nice. I like when they do stuff like that. Okay, second tray. Let's get this tray out of the way. And yes, you can see I still have everything over here because I'm not I'm not just trying to shove everything to the side. I want you to see what I see. But now I'm going to move a couple things because it looks like I'm going to have to open this up too. Heads over a little bit. Go ahead, and it looks like we have 3 stands in here, 1 for each figure. Which is something I absolutely love about Mezco when they include the stands, because it gives you that, instead of having to buy a stand or search out for some stands, you have it. It comes with them. And if you're not familiar with Mezco as well, so first let's go over the stands. The stands are all the same. Zack Snyder, Scott, they do have a film that just comes on, you can put it back on. It's not like sticking to it or anything else. So I'm not going to take those out right now. Don't need them. Okay, so we have the lightning effects for the Flash, his Speed Force effects, and clear. They're like they're not iridescent. Yeah, they're they're not clear, but they're very thin. Well, they are. Maybe they are clear blue plastic. I can't tell if they're painted or not. It doesn't look like they're painted. It looks like this is just the plastic and they thinned it out and cleared it. It looks really cool though. That's a really neat effect. You have 2 of these. They look the same. And then you have, now these are a little different. Very close, but a little different. Thinking maybe, yeah, you can heat them and look them the same if you want. So yeah, I think those go on his legs, and then these are nice. I think I'm gonna have him posed with these on there. I'm probably not gonna have him posed. It'll just be standing there with the lightning effects coming off of him. Okay, so you get batteries. You get 4 of these tiny batteries that go into the mother box, which is pretty neat. Nice detail on the mother box, very textured. Let's see. Go back to the instructions. It doesn't say which piece, but apparently one of these pieces comes off. I don't know which one. Well, I'll have to do that off camera because I don't want to just sit here and look at the mother box trying to figure out which piece comes off the mother box. Oh, it's this piece here. That comes off. Okay, there's 2 pins here. There's your switch. You put your little tiny compartment. You put your 4 batteries in here. Again, I'll do that off screen because I don't want to be trying to fill with batteries that are going to be falling on the floor or whatever. You have your on and off switch here, which is cool. And then when you plug this back in, you can see the on and off switch, so you don't have to keep turning that off. And there's the on and off switch. I couldn't see it at first, so there's right there. Awesome. That's really nicely detailed. I can't wait to see what that looks like glowing. So, all right. Now, this is the Batman accessories. We get, looks like these are the flashbangs. You get a grappling hook that's open, on the string. You get this is the closed grappling hook here. Looks like, so when it's in the gun, or when it's in the grapple gun, yeah, the grappling gun, you can just have it there. Then you have 3 batarangs. That's nice. It's pretty nice. And then, of course, every stand has to come with a Mezco armature, which is really nice. These hold up really well. They're nice and tight. And the thing is, if they're too tight, you just use a little screwdriver, open it up, like loosen it up, works fine. If it's too loose, just tighten it back up. It's great. And my other thing about Mezco is kind of cool is if you don't want to keep the boxes, I keep all my boxes for my Mezco figures. I just do. I think, I don't know. They come with bags. And these bags, you have 3 bags in here, 1 for each figure for all their storage and stuff. So that's pretty awesome. I really like that. So let's go ahead and take this off. We're going to put these accessories back in because I'm not going to go over all the accessories except the mother box. In a little bit here. Let's go ahead, bring this back down and take a look at our heroes. Okay, so starting off with Superman right off the bat. I already looked a little bit at, we saw a little bit earlier, but right into articulation. I'm going to go from the ground up. Well, going from, looks like the legs up. So he does have just over a 90-degree bend. He does have a boot swivel. He has up and down, a little bit down on his feet, and he does have a little bit of a rocker. Not too bad. Does have a race swivel. It's not too much because of the clothing and stuff, but looks good. He has a crunch. Pretty good forward, actually. Back, pretty good backwards too. Like, wow, that's actually really good. Feels like, yeah, and he does have an upper joint. Looks like the chest is separate on another ball point, so that's why you get that full on crunch, because you got a little bit here in the waist and then there. Arms can go out 90. He does have a bicep swivel. He does have a just 90-degree bend. I don't know if that's part of the clothing. Bring that down, straighten that up, and then he does have the wrist is on a ball peg, so then go all over and stuff. And of course, you just pop off the hands and pin it back on if you want to change out the hands. His neck actually, there is movement in the neck. Oh, that's why. So they did the whole the double pin here, where you have a ball joint here, then the base of the neck, and then here, and then you just pop off the head to put on one of the other heads. So there's that. No light up effect, which is fine. I mean, I don't think he needs it. There's a lot of it'd be kind of weird if he had batteries in his head just to light up that, because if you took that off, it looked kind of weird. But anyway, but yeah, like you get the serious mug there, other face, super serious. There's a lot of like neck articulation. Like you can really do the full gamut in his neck, which is great. So I'm gonna take that one back off, put his stoic looking face back on. he does look so, almost has like a weird smirk with him. But I do want to show you. So the skin is the gripe a lot of people have. The complaint is the main complaint. And the head sculpt in his hands have this really orangish looking tint to it. But I don't think it's like horrible until you put it up against their original release. This is the their Superman from quite some time ago. And a couple things. His hair is parted. The hair is definitely different. One is parted to the left, the other is parted to the right. Oh, dang, I did. I actually nicked it with my nail. Sorry. Be careful with that. Like, he's like almost ghostly white here. Doesn't look bad. It's real nice. He has the same neck articulation as before, head and neck. This is more of the Man of Steel. This is from the, this is their first one, the Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice. And he looks a lot whiter here. He also looks, I think he looks smaller. He actually, the newer one has a bigger chest, thicker waist than this one. Feels like legs are better sculpted on this one as opposed to here. Looks like he's almost wearing leg pads. Boots are the same, just different color. But yeah, not bad, not bad. So really I'm liking this set a lot more than what I think a lot of people, from the complaints that I've seen and the things that I've seen, I think I'm enjoying this set quite a bit. It's kind of like the same thing that happened with the Batman, 89 Batman. When I first reviewed it, I was not happy because I was expecting so much more, and then it took me a while, so I just went off my initial responses, and I was not happy with my initial responses. And some people weren't either, but after messing with the figure and everything else, he wound up becoming, I think, one of my favorite Batman figures that I have in my collection. So let's go ahead and take a look at this is the Ben Affleck Batman from the set. I did add, there's his knees. I did swap out the head. You may have just heard me do that off camera, but you can just stand, hopefully. Okay, there we go. So we're gonna stay off in the background here. But yeah, nice. You do have not much up. Much down. You get a lot down. Not much up. A little up. Comes out. I mean, same thing. He gets a little bit. Looks 90 degrees as well. Again, torso. It feels like it's the same body as the Superman body I just went over. So really, we're going to look at the details. He does have a gauntlet swivel. It's kind of tight. Because you got to have these out, so not facing down so much. So yeah, let's do the comparisons here for this one. Now with the Ben Affleck, I think I have most of the Ben Affleck ones. I did not bring out the Nightmare Batman, but I do have the other two here. You can take a look at. So here he is here. Here he is with the Dawn of Justice Batman from Mezco. Right here. Oh. And side by side, let's take a look since he fell over. This suit is darker. It's more gray than this one. Like a darker bluish gray almost. Gauntlets are different, of course, because it's a different movie. But the suit overall is darker than the original that they put out. Same length on the cape, though. They did change this a little bit. He can look up a lot farther than the other one. He can look down just the same. Same articulation other than that. But also looking at the body, this body looks bigger across the chest than this one does. So very interesting. I do like the head sculpts more too. If we look at the Ben Affleck's grimace faces, I think I like these better. The mask, though, I almost think I like this mask better, but I don't know. So there's that one, and then here's the tactical suit. This would be from the same movie. So looking at him, this suit looks better. Like, of course, because of the little armor attachments, but I mean, it looks better than the original. This looks like they've actually, you know, he still has a bigger chest, it looks like. Waist looks the same. Can't tell with the legs because of the armor piece and stuff, but, and the head sculpt, yeah. So, yeah, so that's what they look like together. I'll place stills at the end so you can see better. So that's our Batman here. And again, same rate, it looks like it's the same articulation as Soup's in the back. So we'll put him back here. And last but not least, here is our Flash. So yeah, so he gets... I wish this piece moved better, like it maybe opened up a little bit. Pop that on, pop this on. Yeah, it doesn't. So he can't look up a lot. Can't look down a little bit, not much. Arms up, back. Everything else real tight on the bicep swivel. So that's that. Does have the ball joint in the hand. Same as the other. Pop off the hands to remove. Now there's no, because this rubber piece is here, he has no ab crunch at all. No waist swivel. He does have that, but no boot cut, no boot swivel, no thigh swivel, barely any thigh swivel. And then he does have range of motion in his foot, just forward. Adduction, dorsal flexion. Then he has a little bit of ankle tilt. Not much. He's kind of limited, like really limited. So I could see this would be the same. I agree with a lot of the others. The figure looks amazing, but he's going to wind up being a statically posed figure because, frankly, there's nothing for him to do. You can't really pose him out that much. The only iteration I have of the Flash is the previous Mezco Flash. And when I mean iteration of the Flash, I mean in 1/6 scale from Mezco, because that's all I'm going to be doing my comparisons with. These are 1/12, so they do scale with your G.I. Joes and your other figures as well. Pretty good. But in the interest of time, I'm not going to be bringing out a bunch of those. So here he is with their previous version of the Flash. I'm going to stand him up straight and tall, see what it looks like height-wise. And yeah, the new one is just a hair taller, not very much, but just a little taller. But that's what they look like together. This is still one of my favorite Flash figures that I owned by Mezco, or by any company. This figure is awesome. And so let's go ahead and bring in a couple of their counterparts from the Justice League, so we can take a look at that. We do have, here's Aquaman. See what he looks like with them. And then here is our last but not least. I'm not sure if she's going to stand or not. I'll put her over here. Our Gal Gadot, Wonder Woman. So all we really need now is Cyborg, which would be perfect right here. Just big dude standing right behind him. Just, yeah. So, yeah, so this is the unboxing and taking a look at these characters for the Justice League Mezco 112 box set. And my final thoughts, I like the set. I really do. I think it's a cool set. Again, I think this is a really cool set. If you don't have these figures, you want these figures. If you have your Mezco figures already and you kind of just want to complete the line, great. If you may be able to find a couple of these figures sold separately later down the line on eBay or something, if you don't mind paying a little bit extra. But the set itself is, move the camera over, the set itself I believe was retailed at $260. You got all three figures, all the accessories that I've shown, and in my opinion, it was worth it. Mezco figures really run about $85 to $90 now each, so you're getting three for less than $200, less than $300, not less than $200, excuse me, less than $300. So you're getting a good set. I could see why people have gripes, especially about the skin color for each figure, because each figure is really orange compared to the previous counterparts. But it's not a deal breaker for me. I think it actually looks pretty good. I think they look decent, and yeah, I'm happy I got the set. So I got my set at Big Bad Toy Store. I am not affiliated with them. This is not an ad for them. I'm just telling you where I purchased the set. Last I checked, I think they had some still in stock, but no, I did not. I do not an affiliate or anything with them, but I did want to give them a shout out for this set if you're looking for it, and they still have it I think at $260. So I hope that helps. I hope this review was helpful. Kind of look at what's going on, this unboxing review, and yeah, thank you so much, and yeah, so thank you so much. Have a great day. Thank you for watching, and I'm going to put a small little thing about the mother box here in just a moment. Thank you, and have a good one.